So welcome back to another episode of I've Seen That Movie Too. Today we're actually going to be talking about two movies that involve the White House and basically it getting destroyed.
Yeah, so, I never knew the White House was so easy to break into.
Yeah, according to these movies, it really is.
It would be harder, but according to these movies, it's you just walk right in and just take out the president anytime you want.
But before we go into that, we do want to give a shout out to John Tyler, not the president, because you know.
Well,
the White House.
It is named after a president.
It is, but we're talking about the community college in general. They allow us to come and film on their site, so we just want to give them a quick shout out. You can follow them at these links if you want to. But let's go ahead and flip the board and see what we chose. This is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. The White House is just the easiest place in the world to break into.
Well, yeah, according to these two movies.
According to these movies, all you pretty much need is like 10 guys and some machine guns, and you'll be ready to go. These two movies, like some of the other episodes we've done, I would say that I didn't really care for either of these two movies that much. But if I had to pick one, I would pick Olympus Has Fallen. And here's why. One of the things that I noticed was there was a lot more. I actually like the action in Olympus Has Fallen a lot more. And when your only selling point of these movies is watch extremist, radical, terroristy people take over the White House and look at this action sequences, when one has more action that I think is better shot, better flowing, it just overall got me more interested. When it comes down to those are the only things that you're bringing to the table, I got to go with the one that I feel has the better action. It's just when you're not given much to offer, the small differences really make up for me as to which one I really preferred versus which one I didn't.
Yeah, but that's why you're wrong. Because
really?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. Like, they both have the same amount of action inside of them. When you get down to it, they do. If you stop and think about it, they have the same amount of action. The reason why I like White House Down is because I like the characters more in that, because they had more development. Like, there were so many questionable scenes in Olympus Has Fallen. Like, the opening scene, you could have completely cut that out.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
You know?
I did wonder, what the heck is this going on in here?
Yeah. And I mean, like, Gerard Butler's character in Olympus Has Fallen is basically like, he's supposed to be like Chuck Norris. Like, you know, that whole, like, one-man band, he's going to kill everybody. Like, he's super soldier, Captain America.
Yeah.
He's going to save the day. And, yeah, in White House Down, Channing Tatum is kind of the same way. But he's more relatable because, like, he was there for a reason. Like, he was there because he was applying for a job, and his daughter loved...
Plot convenience. In both cases, it was
but
plot
it worked.
convenience.
It was, but, like, I guess I just found his character more relatable because, like, that would be a real reason why you would be there for that. You know, versus Gerard Butler was just in the neighborhood. And, you know...
Sometimes you just got to be where you be. We want to talk about Unrealistic. How unrealistic was Jamie Foxx's action president?
Okay, I'll give you that.
He basically he's like, okay, the shit's going down. I'm just going to get a machine gun and start blasting stuff. Whereas the stuff with the president in Olympus Has Fallen just felt more natural. Like that might actually be.
Who was the president in Olympus Has Fallen? It wasn't Morgan Freeman, was it?
No. Morgan Freeman's character in Olympus Has Fallen was the Chief Justice who was acting as president while the president was being held hostage.
Oh, because it was Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's how you say his last name. I'm sorry, but I interrupted you. What were you saying?
No. I'm just saying that it just felt like the way his character acted in that situation, you know, just felt a little more natural. It's like, I'm sorry, but president's probably not going to be busting out some kung fu, machine gunning some terrorists down while things are happening. It's just like that would be a real, felt like more of a real crisis situation than Jamie Foxx's not Obama just getting up and just blasting everybody, which.
But that's like what made it fun for me to watch, because White House Down was more fun to watch because like every character
more ridiculous.
Yes, it was like because they were both like serious movies to a certain extent. Like because Olympus Has Fallen was very serious in its storyline, But like with
points.
White House,
when they're dragging that lady out in the front lawn,
Yeah.
and they're just gonna shoot her in the head.
yeah, and of course when they're all in the safe room, he's just going around like he's gonna kill them unless they tell him the access codes or whatever. Which I didn't really care for either villain in either story.
No,
They weren't very,
I will say that it was a little, maybe not refreshing is the word for it, but the fact that in Olympus Has Fallen they got these, they were Korean sympathizers, right?
It was North Korea, wasn't it?
North Korea?
Yeah.
Just to see a terrorist group that's not, a Middle Eastern group or not like a white separatist, because like ever since 9/11 happened, every single terrorist movie has been specifically about insurgents and stuff like that, which is on people's mind. But a lot of people forget that terrorism wasn't invented by them, nor are they the only group that's active like that now or ever. Like before 9/11 happened, you get movies like Die Hard and stuff like that, where all the terrorists were these like white supremacist groups, because that was the public.
Germans.
Well, either white supremacists or German, or in different movies, different variations on that. But like with Timothy McVeigh, the real life Oklahoma City bomber person, the idea for most people pre 9/11, when you say the word terrorist, was like crazy loner white guy sort of thing. So it felt a little not the same. Like it felt a little bit different, that you could see these different things and it just wasn't the same thing over and over again, if that makes any sense. It was just like that little spice of difference, where it wasn't just like it was completely the same as all the others.
Well, but that's the thing though, like I feel like that's I don't want to say a cop out, but like I don't really know what else to say, because if it's not what you're talking about after 9/11, no, I haven't lost. No, I'm not lost. Not the TV show. But that's the thing. Like, if it's not about like Middle Eastern or anything like that, they always default to North Korea. Think about how many movies where North Korea has been the villain. You've got this one. You've got The Interview. You've got
The Interview doesn't count.
Yes, it does. It totally counts.
No,
it totally counts because they're going to kill Kim Jong. I think that is it Kim Jong. I can't remember.
Kim Un, I think, was the one for.
But then when they did the remake of Red Dawn, like I think they were North Korean as well.
There did not need to be a remake of Red Dawn.
But yeah. But let's talk about camera work a little bit with between the two movies. I don't think there's too much of a difference, other than
there isn't.
Well, but I do want to point out one thing. This is something Michael Bay does in every one of his. No, we're not talking about that movie. We were talking about that previously.
That was a different episode.
That was let's skip camera work, because there actually isn't a difference between the two.
Was by the same director who did 2012 and Independence Day and Godzilla and The Day After Tomorrow and The Patriot. The Mel Gibson movie.
Oh yeah,
it was the Revolutionary War. God, what is his name? That's gonna bother me the rest of the day.
Have fun with that. But yeah, I still think you're wrong. I think White House Down is the better movie of the two.
I will say that both movies had some powerfully atrocious CGI in certain places.
I'll give you that.
Where it's just like, but I did like an Olympus Down where they had the plane that had the guns that came out. That that's the kind of ridiculous I like more than Jamie Foxx picking up a machine gun and fighting James Woods is like corrupt military contractor.
Don't tell me you wouldn't watch like a video clip of Obama. Hey, that has happened where Obama was out at a shooting range and and
he shot some terrorists.
He didn't shoot
he shot James Woods.
No, he was just doing target practice with I think a rifle or something like that. But come on, what president wouldn't want to do that in that situation?
I don't know. I just feel like most people would be too scared to do anything about that. Except the only person I could real world believe would do that was Dick Cheney. Because he's actually shot people in the head before.
I thought you were going to go with Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore Roosevelt too, but I'm thinking more modern day. Dick Cheney would just come out of somebody. He would walk into a closet dressed normally and come out in camo with a knife between his teeth and a bazooka and just be ready.
Maybe that's what they should have done in the movie. Replace so that would have been good. But
that's the backup plan, Dick.
Yeah.
Final thoughts. I wasn't really crazy about either of these movies. They're not insult you bad. They're not really, really offensive in any of those sense. They're both, Sunday afternoon movies, popcorn entertainment stuff. I just, something about Olympus Has Fallen just had me that little bit much more than White House Down. Maybe it was because I saw that one first of the two. Maybe if it had been reversed, I would have liked White House Down a little bit more. But as it is, Olympus Has Fallen is what I got to first. And I think that's what came out theatrically first as well. They both came out in the summer of 2013. Yes. But, yeah, final thoughts. Olympus Has Fallen is the Head and Shoulders winner above. I'm trailing off.
Well, with mine, I still choose White House Down, just because there's a little bit more character depth. It's not much. It's like that much, but I at least to me it's a little bit more believable in how it starts, and I think that's where it got me was in the beginning, and Olympus Has Fallen lost me in the beginning. Okay. So yeah.
But let us at home know what you think. Do you agree with my opinion? Do you agree with Kennon's opinion? Do you agree with Mark's opinion? Please let us know in the comments. If you have any suggestions of movies that you'd like to see us do in the future, please also let us know. I'm Zach.
I'm Kennon.
This has been I've Seen That Movie Too, and we will see you next time.